Listen, the lies that we believe about who we are will keep us bound to our past, our dysfunctional responses in our relationships, habits, addictions, labels that people have placed on you, an ex-wife, an ex-husband, a friend, a parent, a teacher, a coach. Someone has told you that you were a failure, that you were not good enough, that you will never be this, you will never be a leader, you will never be a great musician, you will never be a great artist, you'll never be a great business owner. Whatever those labels are, it's what we believe about who we are is where it keeps us in a place of frustration, discouragement. It's not so much the current situation as it is of what is happening within us that's keeping us believing something that is not true about us. The Bible speaks to us about how God can give us the ability to change. Now, behavior modification will only last to the ability of where you can be disciplined enough. And as soon as you break down your ability to be disciplined, behavior modification fails. But there is a real power that will change us, a change agent that can transform us. In Romans chapter 12, verse 2, he says, let God transform you by the way that you think. God has the ability to transform us, but it begins by us believing what we believe about who we are. Can you believe that 5 years from now, that you will be a better student, that you're going to be a better spouse, that you're going to have healthy relationships, that you're going to think in a healthy way about yourself? Can you see yourself? Can you believe that God can begin a change in you, that you can transform in becoming a new person in Christ? Paul said in Philippians chapter 1:6, I am confident, I am certain that the God who began a good work in you will complete what He started. God doesn't abandon His work. You and I, we may get tired. We may just say, you know what, I'm tired of this project, it's not working, I'm going to abandon it. God does not abandon. People abandon relationships, they abandon their task, their mission all the time. But God does not abandon His work. He stays in it. Whether you and I get frustrated or not, God is with it. He doesn't get frustrated, He doesn't get tired, He doesn't lose vision, He doesn't lose heart. And God began a good work in you, and He's promised that He's going to complete it until it's finished. That's what you need to know. When you get stuck, when you feel like you're failing, God is at work in you. It was Jeremiah who God said, Jeremiah, I want to show you something so powerful. I want to show you how I work. He said, go down to the potter's house. Jeremiah went down to the potter's house. He watched the potter. He took the clay, and he says the clay, the bowl was dysfunctional. It was not the way it needed to be. It had imperfections. But he noticed that the potter didn't throw the clay out, that the potter took the same clay and reformed it, reshaped it. And God was saying, He said, I am the potter, you're the clay, and I'm committed to the work, to complete the work that I started in you. You can change. You can become a great man, woman of God. You can become a great spiritual leader. You can become a great friend. You can become whatever God has called you to. He's going to equip you to finish what He started in your life. Don't jump off the potter's wheel. Stay on the wheel. Let God, with His hands, with His ability, with His empowerment, let Him bring incredible change in your life. I promise you, 5 years from now, if you let God do the changing in you, change the way you think about you, the way you see you, I promise you, 5 years from now, you're going to love what God's doing in your life.